computer reading. Hey everyone, good evening. This is Debbie Cromack. I am the author of Someone Exactly Like Me, that we are doing the Read With Me sessions on weeknights starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we read for about, 10-15 minutes. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. It is available on Amazon in ebook, in paperback, and free to read on Kindle Unlimited. My stories are a lot of times, both of them so far are friends to lovers, definitely slow burn. So if you like slow burn, I'm your gal. I've been called the master of the slow burn. If you're erotica, bully, dark mafia, that's just not me. So let's get started. All right, let's find where we were last night. I think we were in the middle of a page. We were in the middle of page 41, and we are in Nico's point of view. So I will read like I'll do the last paragraph of where we ended last night just to get us reacquainted with where we are in the story. Again, caveat, I am not the world's best out loud reader. Sometimes I go too fast, sometimes I go too slow, and sometimes I stumble over my own tongue. But nonetheless, I'm here for it. Let's go. After Anna, I refuse to let myself kiss a woman. Unless I'm getting paid to play a role that requires it, I don't kiss women on the lips. Sex is sex. That's all it's become for me. I don't need to entangle it with emotions or the intimacy of a kiss. Yet right now, looking down into Destiny's eyes, it's all I can do to keep myself from leaning in and capturing her lips. The elevator doors open, and I turn around to the opening. She walks past me toward Candy as I head to the bar. Barry comes over to me and I order another whiskey and s'mores martini, then ease back into the bar stool and watch Destiny and Candy talk. As Barry sets my drink down, Destiny takes her purse from Candy, gets out her phone, and slings her purse onto her shoulder. After checking something on her phone, she hugs Candy. I take a sip of my drink, peeking over the rim at Destiny's long, milky legs slide out between the fabric of her jumpsuit as she walks toward me. Nico, thank you so much for getting this sweet for my birthday. It was a very unexpected gesture, and I appreciate it. You're not leaving, are you? I want to know more about her, and I'm not letting her out of my sight after what happened. She looks down toward her feet, and a silky curl of her hair falls forward. When she looks back up at me, she tucks the hair behind her ear with her slender fingers. Yes, it's getting late and I really should get home. I'm so used to pretentious women, and Destiny's shyness is charming. Say, let me get you at least one birthday drink. You really don't have to do that. You've already done all of this. She spreads out her arms and looks around the suite. I know I don't have to. I want to. I really think I should go. I already ordered an Uber. Uber? No, cancel it. I'll take you and Candy home when you're ready to go. Please have one drink with me. I gesture toward the bar stool. She hesitates as she shifts her eyes to Candy, then back to me. Okay. She slides into the bar stool and taps her phone, canceling the Uber. Barry sets the martini on a cocktail napkin in front of her. Wow, you're fast, she says, smiling at him. So tell me, I draw her attention back to me and put my suit jacket around her shoulders again. How did you know you wanted to be a romance author? Is that what your parents do? Thank you. Oh no, my dad's retired and my mom's in the film industry. She pauses, but actually, I suppose my mom's job influenced me a little. She's worked on a lot of romantic comedy films over the years, and those stories have struck with me. Her mom works in the film industry. Interesting. What does she do? She's a director, 22 years now. She's worked on some amazing projects. I'm so proud of her and the work she does. She runs the tip of her tongue along the edge of her glass, licking the crushed graham crackers and chocolate syrup. My eyes are drawn to her mouth with a force I can't stop. She doesn't mean it to be sexual, but holy hell does it turn me on. As she takes a sip from her martini, a thought pops into my head. A really effing good thought. So I have an idea, and I think it may be something, and I think maybe it's something we can both benefit from. Yeah? She turns her head to the side a bit and a crinkle forms between her brows. What in the world would benefit both of us? Okay, hear me out. You could use some help getting your career back on track, right? Yes. My agents in Italy are great, but I'm looking for connections here in America so I can transition my career here. Okay. She shakes her head with a blank expression. I have a massive audience of women who like reading romance books. What if I allow you to write a book where I'm your main character as I was in Don Mateo, then I can promote you and your books to my audience. Okay, and her expression is tight as she folds her arms across her chest. What if you put me in touch with your mom and I work with her to make connections out here for my career? I know there's no guarantee of any kind, and your only obligation is to connect us. She leans back in her stool, arms still crossed and eyes shifting from side to side. I'd like to adjust the terms of this deal. She uncrosses her arms, recrosses her sexy legs, causing a quick spurt of adrenaline through me. She's quite alluring when she lets her guard down. Okay, how? She has me intrigued. How about my main character is you, Nicola Mancini? Now I cross my arms over my chest. Me. You, she says, matter of fact. Not you as someone else, a character, a role, just you as you. Now I do write fiction, so there will be elements I create that are fictional, but the hero is you, Nicola Mancini, in as much as you'll agree to let me write. You let me interview you and I'll write a love story around what you share. She plays kind of dirty, and while I'm amused by this sassy side of her, I'm not sure I'm willing to let the world see that much of me. I need a cigarette. I stand up. Do you mind if I have a cigarette? Yes, I do. Her bluntness freezes me. Looking down into her beautiful face, I'm again struck with an urge to kiss her, to taste her lips. I need to think about this. I can give you access to the world you want. All you have to do is agree, she says, metaphorically, holding my balls in the palm of her hand. I trace her delicate features with my eyes and lock my gaze on her eyes. I'll be right back, I say, releasing her gaze and stepping away. I'll see if Candy wants to catch an Uber home. My body stiffens and I turn to face her, spinning her stool to face me. I hang my head above her so she has to look up at me. I'm taking you home, I stress. I won't be long, don't leave. I stalk away from her and out to the terrace. Forgoing my usual ritual, I quickly light my cigarette and consider her adjustment to the deal I suggested. It sounds like she'll only write what I agree to, so I can keep private what I want to keep private and only share what I'm willing to share. A few long drags on my cigarette, I blow the smoke out my nostrils and decide to accept her adjustment in return for a chance at my American dream. Two things have me excited right now: the possibility of making my dreams come true by working in Hollywood, and the thought of spending time with Destiny. One thing has me nervous, sharing the personal side of my life. Okay, that is the end of chapter 4. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I will be back here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. live on TikTok. And again, it is available on, oh, my acupuncture spot is so red. Again, this is available on Amazon if you would like to read it for yourself and not have to listen to my stumbling and mumbling. All right, thank you guys so much for joining. Have a good night.